Margit.
Good to see you, and love from David as well.
Oh, thank you. Love back to David.
And sitting here with you, it's been a while, and I'm appreciating the resonance and the space, the field that you create. And there's a restaurant, Thai restaurant in Olympia that I went to when I first came 20 years ago, and it's the first time I ever had pad Thai. And I bonded with that pad Thai. Like, I don't like any other type except that one. And sitting with you made me think of that pad Thai. Like, you're the first teacher that I went to see on the regular basis, and there's a particular, just your Krishna-ness and what you do, and it's familiar and it's a reference point, and there's no other pad Thai like you. Anyway, I mean, I love all the other teachers as well, of course. It's not, but it's just there's something, an imprint, like a duck imprints with its parent or a goose, Anyway, I'm just appreciating the familiarity and this very specific resonance I experience with you. Thank you so much.
Oh, welcome. You're always welcome. Yeah, it's great to see
10 years ago now, 2011.
Wow.
So
amazing.
And yeah, still just as delicious. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Oh. There's here we are online, and that's still the case. Isn't that interesting? You could say the energy carries over time. We're still can be invoked and called back even online. Still satsang. Yeah.
Hello, Krishna. My question is, just hear your perspective on how to accept in ourselves something which is hard to accept. I just, before this call, I just saw your posted video, and because this is your Shakti. That was about me. Yeah, and I just listened a little bit, and I felt this a lot of emotions and embarrassment, kind of.
Oh.
No, it's all fine. It's just I just never heard myself how I speak in English on video. It's fine. No,
okay.
No. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just brought this strong things which I thought I'm a little bit cool with this. So, and I'm like, no, I can't even hear how I speak. And it's not surprising that people don't understand me. And in my head, I sound very clear.
Right.
So, and the question I think will be how to have more real perspective on myself, like how don't have this big like dissonance and difference between how I imagine myself and how I'm actually people perceiving me. Oh, yeah.
Good.
This will be my question.
Good, good, good. And that actually, first of all, I really do. I hear that it's really okay for you, but I want to apologize if you, and I can remove the video if need be, you know, if you'd like.
No. It's fine. It will be even interesting for me. Just come back to this video and
Yes.
yeah, see how I'm going with this.
Good, good, good.
Inside. Yeah.
Good, good. I love what you're saying. I love this. This is great. This is great. The feelings that arise, and your words were what, embarrassment, I think you said, something like that?
Yeah, this was the first thing I like was hit by.
Yes. So do you have a sense of that feeling now? Do you have, if you were to kind of scan your body and the field? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try something?
Yeah.
Okay. So just close your eyes and see if you can kind of get in touch with or rest in the feeling of what you called embarrassment, that feeling. Do you have a sense of that?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Do you want me to describe it or?
How about where would you say you feel it?
Okay. It's a lot in my this forehead area, eyes, and kind of like shaking in my body in general, but particularly in my hands, and kind of like weak feeling in my chest as well, and stomach as well, like shaking kind of.
Very good.
A lot.
So let's start with one piece. You're aware of these feelings, are you not?
Yes.
And can you notice the way in which you are the awareness of these feelings rather than these feelings? And as that awareness, what are you? Can you describe yourself?
As that awareness, can I describe what I see?
What you are.
What I am? Just some kind of shy person.
Okay, very good. Okay.
With a lot of judgment.
Very good. Very good. So kind of looking at yourself, meaning your body and your mind, right? You're describing yourself as shy. Is that right?
Shy, and maybe even better. Like, I don't remember word. Like, okay, I'll not.
No problem. No problem. No problem. The question is as seeing yourself as whatever words, and use whatever Russian words you need, describing yourself. Can you feel some compassion for yourself?
Yes, I can feel a lot of compassion.
Beautiful,
Obviously.
beautiful. So that's first things first. And as the awareness of this shy person that you feel
Not confident. This is
not
not
confident.
confident.
And so you have compassion for this non-confident shy person. Huh? Very good. And as the awareness that's aware of this non-confident shy person, the awareness of that, the you that is aware of that, is that you that is aware, that's feeling compassion? Is that one shy? Or without confidence?
No.
Ah, good. Beautiful. So let's just be with that for a moment. That's who you are as well. The way in which you're beyond this. So within your body and your energy, can you still feel though that feeling of what you called embarrassment?
Yeah, I can feel this as part of me.
Beautiful. As part of you. Very good. So see if you can allow your attention to kind of merge with those feelings, that part of you. And I know it's only a part of you, but it's there and you can feel it. So allow yourself to kind of embody that feeling sense. Allow your attention to merge into that feeling. I'm not suggesting that it's going to be comfortable, but you can do this. Huh? Very good. Just breathing into the feeling. And it may not stay the same, or it may stay the same, the feeling, but just allowing yourself to be the feeling of embarrassment. Or
It's interesting how I'm like feelings that I'm just put the label on this, what I felt.
yes.
And now when I'm closer to this, I just feeling it as just big, strong, fiery energy. Yeah, I can even remove label embarrassment.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. So as this big, strong, fiery energy, just breathe into this and be this. And even that label, you don't have to hold tightly, but that's a good label for now. Big, strong, fiery energy. And even this label, no need, but this is good. And what are you feeling now?
As this energy is like integrating in my body, and yeah, I'm accepting this energy, and it's not something that I'm trying to push away.
Ah, beautiful. Good. So when you're ready, just you can slowly open your eyes and stay in touch with the feeling inside. Ah, beautiful. So there you are. I would also say this, if it's okay to say this, is it's so important to have compassion and a capacity to relax into. And when we bring attention to what is actually felt without labels, then it tends to transform, even if it doesn't change. The way we're related to it is different. when it's direct and without. And the idea that this is what you really sound like, now that you have a video, is equally partial. I think partial, and this is one of the main difference in traditional Tantra teachings, is they like to think of things that most spiritual traditions call illusion or ignorance or wrong. They like to say, it's partial. So it's like, oh, your hearing of yourself as speaking a certain way is a partial picture. It's not the entire picture, it's a partial picture. And then you watching a video and hearing your voice from your computer, that's also a partial. What we usually do mistakenly is we think it's the whole. We think that this is what other people hear. But of course, we don't know what other people hear exactly. And we don't know what other people feel when they hear you speak. We, especially on our calls, we have international people. We have people for whom, on this call, for whom English is their second language. And hearing your voice, they remember and they feel more than compassion, maybe affection for someone who is not their first language, English. And so what we may imagine about other people is really imagination. We have no idea how we land in other people exactly. And just to remember that can be really helpful.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's good to keep it in my head.
Yeah, sometimes it's better afterwards because emotions don't care about such logic, you know? So to allow ourselves to feel exactly what it is that we're feeling, to have some compassion on ourselves, our image of ourselves, the idea of ourselves, to have compassion and then to feel and to integrate the feeling, but also to have this kind of, I don't know if it's left brain, right brain, or if it's, nowadays gender stuff is verboten, but if it's the male aspect, female aspect, I don't know, active, passive, or accepting and penetrating or whatever. But there's one dimension of us that's really important to embrace ourselves first, fundamentally, and our energy. And then to allow the cutting mind, we're like a sword, to go, no, that was an assumption, that's an assumption, that's an assumption. And what we end up with that is really, in a way, a not knowing. Like, I don't know what other people heard. And there's countless ways to hear me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that was very helpful.
Excellent.
Very good. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.